Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another setup video because I have become obsessed with neutral planners. So I still intend on having my squad goals as my, main planner, but I do like to switch back and forth and it gives me an opportunity to do more plan with me. So I wanted to set up a neutral planner and I have these guys here. So I want to explain what I'm doing because it might look a little bit crazy. I have 3 planners in front of me. So this one here is a 2018 neutral planner, and this one I found at Michael's for 70% off. So I'm going to be using this guy for the months that are currently happening. So March, April, May, and June, because the new planners that I have here, which are the Farmhouse and then the 18-month neutral planner that is horizontal, they go only July and then 18 months from there. So I am obsessed with this kind of neutral trend and I'm having a really hard time deciding how I'm going to kind of blend these 3 planners together, but I generally have a plan and I want to share it with you guys. So I am going to just jump right in. I'm going to show you first some of the supplies that I have. So obviously the 3 planners. I also have these silver discs. I have rose gold discs as well and black metal discs, but I think I have decided on silver because what I really want to use for the later months in the year is the Farmhouse planner, and I feel like silver discs on this would just look so elegant and beautiful. So I think that I'm going to use those, and you know me, I may change my mind. Then I also have these. So this is a sheet of paper that I bought. It's kind of like a glitter paper. It's got a really cool texture to it. I bought it at Michael's and I cut it down and punched it like I did in my last video. So if you're wondering how I did that, I definitely have it listed in my last video. And then I bought a piece of vellum that is white. And I just love this. It has like collect moments, not things, slow down. And I feel like a lot of these are like little quotes that Mombi also has in their stuff. So I cut that down as well and punched it. And I'm gonna kind of lay them over each other. So I'm really excited about that. Then I also went and got this guy here. I realized that I don't have any neutral folders. I have a lot of folders for Glam Girl, Daydreamer, and some of the older folders as well, but I didn't have any neutral ones, and I also really liked the paper in here. So I went and picked this guy up, and I got all of these on coupons, by the way, at Michael's. Then I grabbed some of my neutral note paper, and then I also grabbed some of this foiled note paper, which I really, really love. So I am going to just get going. So I know that right now, as much as I love this cover, I really, really want to use this cover. I am totally feeling this neutral vibe, and I'll probably change that later, but right now I just really want this neutral rose gold, black, and gray vibe. So I'm gonna start with this cover on the silver rings actually, even though it might look weird. So this is where I might change my mind. Okay, so now that I have that done, I actually don't mind these because there's the gray dots. I think it kind of looks really cool. So I'm excited about that, yay! And then what I really want for my cover page is actually this from the Happy Planner. I like this one. I think this is so beautiful. This is from the Farmhouse Planner and I think it's really gorgeous. The challenge is that this starts in July, so I'm gonna have to cover that up somehow and we will figure it out as we go along, because I'm going to be probably wanting that calendar in there. So then I'm going to take March through June from this neutral planner, which is the one that I just took the cover off, and I'm going to pop it in here. Okay, so then I am going to take July, August, September, and October, and I am going to pop those into the back of here. All right, so now that I'm to this point, I actually do think that I am going to change up this front page. I think it's really pretty, but I really want there to be a transition between this planner and this planner, and I want it to like start. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I kind of like it the way that it is. I think I did. Okay, I lied. I do actually really like this. Here, I think this looks so beautiful and like enhances the neutrality of it when you have these black tabs. And that's really why I got this planner here, because I'm actually thinking of putting these dividers over top of these dividers, because I want the like neutral vibe in the tabs. And I absolutely hate this divider. I hate this color. But I'm still deciding if that's something that I need to do. So I'll come back to that. So I'm gonna leave that there, and then I have the calendar, and then this just needs to be either clipped together, or I have like a glue type of thing. So I'm loving this so far. And March is actually over, which is really funny. So I should actually take that out. But then you're missing that. I might leave that in just because I want the tab there. And then I might go back and like back plan and do some like rewind spreads or something like that, just because I want this tab there. I know that sounds ridiculous, but anyways. Okay, so this is the week that we are currently on. So I'm gonna take my daily divider and I'm gonna pop that in there. I love the black and white vibe. And then I am obsessed with the way that this looks at the front. I think this looks so beautiful, and I'm loving the discs as well. Like, I think this looks so nice, and I don't really want to do my traditional cover page because I love this cover page. So what I might do instead is put my cover page here that I made, just to kind of help with keeping this looking a little bit more neutral. I think that could be really nice. And then it's a really good segue into the new planner. I like that. I think that looks really good. What do you guys think? And then I'm gonna play around with popping this. I'm gonna have to do something with this too. Like if you had these two taped together so that you still had the neutral, but then you got this calendar and everything in here was the same. I think I'm gonna like that better. But I also really like the seasonality of the Farmhouse. It has like a little bit of a seasonal vibe to it, so I don't hate that either. But if you just kind of, I have this sticky stuff that I put on, and it doesn't ruin the pages. Like, you can just peel them apart afterwards. But I think I like that. And I only do a few months in my planner at one time, so I'm not overly worried about like the bulkiness. But like, that's really beautiful. But I still think from keeping it really nice and neutral, like that just looks so sharp. You know, when you're looking at it that way, I just think it looks really beautiful and sharp. And just so neutral. The one thing I don't like about this planner in particular, the 2018 neutral one, is the color. They have this weird, this like gray brown kind of a color situation happening, and it goes into these weekly pages, so that's going to be interesting to cover up, but I kind of don't care also. And yeah, I like the way that that looks better, and I'm going to just tape those together, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. In the meantime, I'm actually going to have my notebook in the back rather than the front, because I love the way that cover page looks in the front, and I'm definitely, in my last video, everyone told me to put wax paper on the rings. That is a thing that is going to happen because I'm actually like really irritated about how, like, in general, the metal rings slide so much better, but for some reason, not as much when they're first done. So I'm gonna take my note paper, and I am gonna add my work notes in here. I think this is gonna be so great for work. And I'm also gonna grab my So Busy folder. I've been eyeing this forever, and I just picked it up because I was like, it's gonna be so perfect. And I've never really used a bow clip thing, so I might try that too. Love these sticky notes, love these stickers. Might use those too. Okay, so I'm gonna put my folder, I think I might actually put it in the very back. Like that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this page to be the beginning of my note page, because this flows a lot better now that I've changed it. Like, it's not going from gray and white to this, it's going to that. So I think that what I'll do is pop this right in here, like that. And that'll kind of be signifying the beginning of my notes page, which I really, or notes section, which I really like. And then I might even, I love this paper so much, and even though it's not completely neutral, I feel like it's gonna be really good for work because I list a lot for work. And so I think I'm just gonna tuck that in the back. And then when I get to, you know, this farmhouse planner, which I'm really excited about, to be honest, I actually think that looks really cool. When I get here to this, it flows nicely, but also I think then I can move the cover page to there, which I think will be really nice. I dig. I like. Okay, so then I have these stickers here, and I felt like these were very farmhousey, and then these ones were very like neutral. And I was thinking actually about my cover page because I thought this was gonna be the cover page, but I think what I'm gonna do is take this sticker here, this Boss Lady one, and I am going to put that as the name. I never put my name in my planner, so. Okay, so for the back of this page here, I grabbed a piece of paper from the Happy Memory Keeping, and I just, it's pre-punched, and I just cut it down to this size because it's in big size normally. So I just did that, and then I'm just gonna take, these are the little things that I have, and they are like those tabs that you can get, and then you just peel the little sticky off. I never do it that way. I don't even know why I did. I normally take it on my finger, peel the tab, and then just stick it down, just like that. And I only put 2 on usually because I like if I'm gluing 2 pages together. I'm gonna put 3 just because I don't need these 2 to come apart ever. And then I just turn the page and stick it on exactly where I want it. And this is nice and neutral. And then I think that I might just grab one of these. It says kind heart, fierce mind, and brave spirit. And I might just pop that right in the middle. just like that, just to give it a little bit of interest. And then on that page there, you've got a nice background rather than just like a white background. And this is so much stiffer than the new dividers, and I'm actually kind of thinking that either I want to like loosen it up by doing this or just not have it. I don't even know if I need it really, in the sense of I might not have this daily one. I might just use that daily one as a signifier for my notes page, and then use, I feel like the new ones that came out with like the Glam Girl and stuff, they were so much thinner. Anyways, that's just me. So then I might use just this clip to signify my daily pages, what week I'm currently on, and just kind of have this little paper clip. I think that could look really cute. So I guess it goes this way. If that's gonna stay in there, I don't even really know. Might have to clip 2 pages together. I'll figure that out later. So to put these guys exactly where I want them, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm just gonna take these little sticker things, and these I got, I think at like Michael's, and they're just like dual-sided sticky squares, and they don't damage your page. So I've glued other pages together with these, just 2 of them really quickly, and I do the tab there, and then I'm actually gonna do a 3rd one just because these are thicker pages, but they don't damage the page. If you have some undo, if you live in Canada, this is hard to get, but if you do have some undo, you can just take them right off. Otherwise, if you just peel slowly, it doesn't damage the page at all, which I think is so cool. And it really gives me the flexibility to kind of try these types of things and just see how I like it for a couple months. And if I don't like it, or I decide that I want the colorful back, it's non-committal because I'm so all over the place when it comes to the Happy Planner. Like, I love this divider. It's not that I don't, but I'm just going for a different aesthetic right now, more neutral. And then I'll probably change my mind in a couple of months. So this gives me the flexibility to do that without damaging the pages. There we go. And you can see how easy it is to peel them up, but then they still stick together. You're not getting that same like weird, like it doesn't look as strange while you're doing it. So I'm going to, I feel like I've flipped all over the place in this video, so I'm gonna do just a final flip through for you. Okay, so I'm actually really liking the mixed metals look of this. I also really love that when you turn it this way, it is all neutral, the tabs, when you look at it. I think that's really beautiful and really polished. So on the inside, ooh, that looks so good. We've got the Farmhouse guy there, and then the calendar from the Farmhouse, and then we go straight into March. So I actually think I'm gonna do some spreads that are like me trying this neutral and seeing how I'm gonna make it a little bit more neutral for the March month, and playing with that a little bit. And then we've got April, May, June, and I hate this. I'm wondering if I can, like, I don't know, if they have a different divider that I can blend from, like this color to me. I don't know what it is. I just really don't like it. Anyway, I'll figure that out. It's one month, and I don't look at the dividers that often anyways. And then I've got transitioning into the new planner, July, and I actually am wondering, I think what I might do use this one because I love the layout of this so much better than that, and the colors, because I don't love the currently section. So I think I might use that and then stick those together. And this, sorry, is from the horizontal neutral planner, which I also love. I'm just not a horizontal planner. Like, I've really tried. The Daydreamer was like my jam. There's a seasonal new planner, and I just am not a horizontal planner, not for work or anything. So there we go. So then we've got July, but when you flip into the calendar, it goes into this beautiful Farmhouse planner, which is so neutral, and it's even more neutral when you don't have, you know, the other pages. This is really nice. Like, I love this too. I may end up, and depending on, this kind of adds some color though. I was thinking of maybe putting the matching like currently pages, but I actually still really like that. I think that's really beautiful. And I think they look really nice. They play off each other well. And then I could get some like wood paper and use that in there as well. Loving this so much. Perfect through October because that's a quarter. And then we've got the beginning of my notebook in the back here. So I've just got a little tab. We've got this vellum page, this guy, and then the notebook, and then my folder in the back. So that is the fully completed and made planner. And then I'm actually going to pop this into my deluxe case in black because I think it's super polished looking. And then what I'm also gonna do is, because I wanna keep the inside of this planner pretty neutral, I think I'm gonna grab a lot of black and white stickers and just really work on that aesthetic. But yeah, I think this looks so good. I am loving this. Maybe that's a spot for this clip, is like in here or something like that. And then I'm not a big decorator of the deluxe planners, but that's just me. I also did get this black and white washi from Heidi Swap, which I'm really excited to use. And then I'll have my pen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun for me to make, and I'm so excited about this planner. I cannot wait to do a plan with me. I'll probably do some kind of back plan with me's and maybe post those up on YouTube this week, depending. I have a few days off, so I have some more time to make videos for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think, and let me know if you like the tabs that I made them more neutral but still stuck with the Farmhouse interior. So let me know, and I'll probably change out my cover a lot because I also really love the two covers that I showed. But for right now, I am so feeling this neutral vibe. I love it so much. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.